Yeah. Ooh. Brooklyn. After midnight, it speaks different. Yeah. Yeah. I walk through the night where the streetlights are, where the skyline bleeds into a bruised gray sky. Roads, chords whisper like a distant regret. Every step in the dark feels heavy and set. I was raised on corners where the stories don't sleep, where the concrete remembers every promise you keep. Subway breath in the tunnel like a ghost on repeat, while the city hums low under tired feet. Seen ambition get swallowed by a dollar sign chase. Seen love turn quiet in a crowded place, but I kept my tone in the slow, steady stream, like I'm narrating life through a half-lit dream. Deep bass, rolling like a heartbeat's grind. Every bar I spit is a fracture of time, and the sax comes in like a late-night cry, cutting through smoke in a velvet sky. Nocturne over Brooklyn, let it play through the pain. Every note in the dark feels the same as rain. We survive in the groove of a broken refrain, where the city still calls through the window pane. Nocturne over Brooklyn, don't fade away. I can hear all the words that the silence won't say. We rise, we fall, but we stay in the sound of the streets that keep spinning us round. I seen angels in hoodies with tied eyes, searching for truth in the city of lies. Every handshake carry invisible weight. Every moment felt like it came too late. Corner store prophets on a cigarette break, talking about life and the choices we make, while the gospel sample loops in the air like a prayer nobody knew was there. Now I move through memory like slow motion film, where the past and the present refuse to be still. Every block got a rhythm I can't ignore, like it's knocking my soul through a wooden door. And I answer in rhyme, low and restrained, where the joy and the sorrow are forever changed. In the groove of the dust and the analog tone, I find pieces of myself I didn't know. Yeah. If Brooklyn could breathe, it would sound like this: a fractured chord in a half-lit mist, and we loop every scar till it turns to art in the quiet places of a heavy heart. Yeah. 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 Oh, Nocturne over Brooklyn, let it play through the pain. We survive in the groove of a broken refrain. We rise, we fall, but we stay in the sound. Yeah, stay in the sound. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 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 Dust on the tape deck. Memories don't fade, they just loop slower. Came from blocks where the nights don't sleep, just breathing smoke. Street lights flicker like they know every dream I spoke. Cracked sidewalk stories in the veins of the city grind. Every step got a pass I can't leave behind. Mama prayed through the walls, I heard it through thin paint, while the hallway echo dreams of a young saint with no escape. OGs on the corner teaching math with dope lines, while I learned survival from the rhythm of broken times. Had a notebook full of hope and a pocket full of doubt. Same sky, different prayers when the hunger came out. Bassline heavy like the weight of my decisions. Every bar I spit is a cut from my vision. Concrete echoes in my mind when I close my eyes. Lost souls talking rhythm through the city skies. We survive, we rise, even when it all breaks down. From the dirt we came, still we hold our ground. Concrete echoes, let it ride through the pain. Every scar tells a story like a beat in the rain. We survive, we rise, yeah, we learn somehow. these faded jeans and a train with no direction. Every stop felt like life testing my reflection. Graffiti dreams on a wall full of broken trust, while the city kept whispering it's either you or us. I seen brothers turn cold over warm ambitions, seen love get lost in a system with no forgiveness. But the beat kept knocking like a heart in a cage, so I wrote my way out of every locked page. Now I walk through the same streets, but I'm not the same. Same concrete, different weight on the name I claim. Still I hear that dusty snare when the wind hits right, like the past still spinning on a turntable night. If pain had a sound, it would loop like this, a faded sample in a cold abyss. But we flipped that hurt into something true, a boom bap prayer coming back to you. Echoes in my mind when I close my eyes. From the dust we came, still we stand right now. Yeah, still we stand right now. Some nights still talk back. I walk slow where the memory refused to sleep, where the pavement still knows every promise we keep. Streetlight halos over stories unsaid, like ghosts in the air that I used to dread. I came up where love had a secondhand tone, where the radio played like it knew I was alone. Mama's hands told stories in the way she cooked rice. Every meal felt like sacrifice wrapped in advice. And the city kept breathing like a broken soul choir, with his voice getting low as the nights got higher. I learned how to listen when nothing was clear, found meaning in silence and rhythm and feel.
Ooh, yeah. Like a memory humming through broken glass, reminding me nothing ever really lasts. Echoes beneath the streetlight call my name. Every shadow sounds just the same. We survive in the warmth of a faded drum, where the lost ones go when the day is done. Echoes beneath the streetlight stay in my chest. Even time couldn't lay them to rest. We rise, we fall, but the sound remains like soulful rain on the window pane.
I seen hope get quiet in a single night, seen strong hearts fold under neon light. Every corner had a lesson I couldn't ignore. Every goodbye felt like it opened the door. But I kept my pen like a lantern low, through the darkest places that I had to go. Every bar I wrote was a piece of repair for the weight I carried in the empty air. Now I hear that snare like a distant friend, telling me broken don't mean the end. Every scar on my rhythm is part of the sound that keeps me grounded when I'm not around.
Oh, yeah. Like a prayer that never lost its tone, guiding me back when I feel alone. If the wind remembers what we became, it will whisper softly every name. But we turn that ache into something true, a beat that carries me back to you. Those just beneath the streetlight call my name. We survive in the warmth of a faded drum. Yeah. Echoes beneath the streetlight call my name. We survive in the warmth of a faded drum. We rise, we fall, but the sound remains. Yeah.
Yeah. New York, you don't forget the rain. Yeah. Rain hit the brownstone steps like a slow confession. Every drop got weight, every block got lesson. I'm walking through memories that refuse to decay, where the night don't end, it just fades away. Rose chords bleeding through a cracked window light, like a distant soul trying to get it right. Sub bass humming under the city's chest, like it knows too much but it never rests. I was raised where the laughter came with a price, where every small joy had to roll the dice. Seen hope get quiet in a hallway stare, seen pride disappear in the cold night air. But I kept my voice in a steady low tone, like I'm talking to ghosts through a rotary phone. Every bar I write is a piece of the street, where pain and rhythm and memory meet.
Rain on the brownstone steps, it calls my name. Every drop sounds like a forgotten flame. We survive in the groove of a midnight sound, where the lost and the found both turn around. Rain on the brownstone steps,
Don't wash me out.
I still hear what the silence is about. We rise, we fall, but we stay in the air, like the city still breathing somewhere there.
I seen streetlight, angels with broken wings, still trying to believe in invisible things. Corner prophets speaking through cigarette smoke, writing sermons and jokes that barely evoke hope. Every handshake heavy with unspoken dead, every goodbye something I won't forget. And the sax cuts in like a memory blade, through the choices that younger versions made. Now I move slow through the pulse of the town, where every sound feels like it could drown. But I learned to float on a dusty groove, where even pain got something to prove. And I talk to the night like it understands, like it's holding my life in its quiet hands. Every echo I hear from the subway line feels like the past still walking behind. If the rain had a voice, it would sing like this, a broken prayer in a saxophone mist. And we loop all the hurt till it turns to sound, where the lost and the living are both unbound.
Rain on the brownstone steps, it calls my name. We survive in the groove of a midnight sound. We rise, we fall, but we stay in the air.
Yeah, stay in the air, yeah. Late night New York, don't forget me. I ride the late train where the lights flicker slow, through tunnels of memory that nobody know. Rose chords playing like a tired confession, every station a lesson, every face a reflection. I was raised where the silence had weight in the air, where jazz on the corner told you life ain't fair. Brooklyn nights talk low in a smoky tone, and Harlem streets feel like a second home. I seen dreams get traded for a pocket of change, seen loyalty bend when the hunger got strange. But I kept my voice in a smooth, slow glide, like I'm talking to the city from the inside. Deep sub bass under my heartbeat line, every bar spit like I'm stealing back time, and the sax cuts through like a memory screen.
flame in the middle of a dusty analog dream. Late train to Lenox, I'm still on my way through the echoes of nights that never decay. We survive in the groove of a broken refrain, where the city still hums through the window pane. Late train to Lenox, don't fade on me now. I can still hear the gospel under every sound. We rise, we fall, but we never escape from the rhythm the streets still make. Corner stories written in cigarette smoke. Every laugh on the block had a layer of hope. But hope in New York got a different disguise. It hides in the bassline under tired eyes. I've spoke to the night like it knew my name, like it carried my past through the subway flame. Every click of the rails felt like time moving fast, like the present was slipping into the past. Seen angels in coats with a broken stance, trying to survive in the city's trance. And I learned that pain don't always shout loud. Sometimes it moves through a crowded crowd. Now I breathe in rhythm, exhale regret. Every moment I lost, I still can't forget. But I turn that weight into a steady flow, where the dusty drum kicks and the soft chords go. If the city could pray, it would sound like this: a faded chord in a nighttime mist. And we sample the hurt, let it loop again, till the pain turns soft and the saxophone wins. Late train to Lenox, I'm still on my way through the echoes of nights that never decay. We survive in a groove of a broken refrain, where the city still hums through the window pane. Late train to Lenox, don't fade on me now. I can still hear the gospel under every sound. We rise, we fall, but we never escape. Whatever the streets still make.
Starts telling the truth now.
I hear the subway breathe like a tidal soul. Every tunnel echo feels heavy and whole. Roads cars floating in a dim lit haze, like a memory stuck in a loop of days. I was raised where the night had a permanent stain, where laughter and struggle sounded the same. Seen hope in a hoodie with worn out seams, still chasing survival through fragmented dreams. The train car hums like a broken hymn, with strangers' reflections staring back at him. Every face got a story they don't say loud, just silence moving through a midnight crowd. And I sit in the groove of the shaking line, counting all the moments I left behind. Turn regret into rhythm, pain into tone, till the city don't feel so cold and alone. Subway songs at 2 a.m. I hear them cry through the tunnels where the lost souls lie. We survive in the rhythm of a broken refrain, where every heartbeat echoes through the train. Subway songs at 2 a.m. don't fade to black. I still feel every step that I take back. We rise, we fall, but the sound remains in the hum of these underground veins. I've seen angels in coats with tired hands, holding broken plans they don't understand. Corner prophets speaking through static and smoke, writing wisdom and jokes that barely evoke hope. Every station stop feels like deja vu, like I've lived this moment more than I knew. And the sax comes in like a distant call from a memory I never answered at all. Now I move with the weight of a softened pain, like I've learned to dance in a pouring rain. Every scar I carry is a note in time, written slow in a boom bap rhyme. And the bass keeps rolling like a steady tide through the parts of me I still can't hide, but I let it speak what I cannot say in the language only the night evades. If the subway prayed, it would sound like this: a fading chord in a smoky mist, and we loop all the hurt till it turns to grace in the underground of this endless place. Oh no.
Subway song, 2 a.m. I hear them cry.
We survive in the rhythm of a broken refrain.
We rise, we fall, but the sound remains.
Yeah. Rain hit the pavement like a memory, and I still hear it in the drums. Cold rain tapping on the hood of a faded dream. Street lights blur like the edges of a broken scene. I walk alone where the city don't say much, just echoes of the past in every cold touch. Block stories written in the rust on the rail. Every face I remember got a different tale. Some made it out, some got stuck in the loop, some lost themselves in the search for the truth. I was raised where the silence had a heavy tone, where even shadows looked like they had a broken home. Mama's voice through the wall like a distant prayer, while the world outside never really played. Shadows in the boom bap brain, they call my name. Every drop on the ground sounds the same as pain. We survive in the rhythm of a fractured past, but the beat keeps rolling, nothing ever. Shadows in the boom bap brain don't fade away. Still I hear the streets when I pray each day, from the dust to the sound of a vinyl spin. That's when my story begins again. Old payphones ringing with forgotten calls, names carved deep in abandoned walls. I seen hope turn quiet in a single night, seen wrong feel normal when it's dressed in light. Every corner got a lesson I was forced to learn. Every bridge I crossed I could feel it burn, but I kept moving through the static and haze, writing verses just to survive the maze. Nah, spit that truth with a heavier soul. Every bar is a piece of what I can't control. Still I hear that snare like a heartbeat low, guiding me back to the places I know. If the rain could speak, it would sound like this: a loop of regrets and a broken wish. But I turn that noise into rhythm and rhyme. Now the pain in the past is a beating time. Dust to the sound of a vinyl spin. Nothing ever lasts, long vibrates. Nothing ever lasts.
Late night avenue story.
Echoes on the avenue, rain on the stone. I heard old dreams calling when I walked alone. Boom bap drums knocking like a heart still strong. Deep bass rolling while the night moved long. Mama kept faith in a room full of smoke. Soft little prayers when the whole world broke. I was young with a hunger and a tired little smile, trying to turn pain into something worthwhile. talk, crying like a memory line. Old block glowing under soft street signs. Some friends vanish, some hearts turn cold, but I still carry every story they told. Stripping light through the room, oohs in the background, cutting through the gloom. I don't need shine, I don't need a throne, just a beat that can bring my spirit back home.
Set free. Echoes on the avenue, voices in the rain. Soul sample singing through the old street pain. If the strings rise high and the drums stay low, you can feel my life in the warmth of the flow.
Yeah. Same rain, same rain,
same rain.
Old echoes, new flame.
Late night on the block. Same rain, same goes. Same rain. Yeah. Streetlight. Street lamp glow on the cracked black road. Cold air hanging off an old peak coat. I remember hungry nights and the radio low, trying to find peace in the sound of the soul. Old heads talking game by the liquor store door. Young boys dreaming about a little bit more. Some chase money, some vanished in smoke. Some hearts broke slow without ever being broke. Kick drum knocking like a train downtown. Bassline deep when the whole world drowns. Strings in the back got the memories alive, like the city still breathing through the blur of the night. No, 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 no. Soul through the static. Pain turn rhythm, now the feeling cinematic. Dust on my shoes, but the flow stay clean. Old school dreams in the cold concrete. Scene. Soul through the static. Every little scar made the voice more classic. If the horns cry low when the night moves slow, you can hear my life in the echo of the flow. I don't rap loud, let the story just sit. Warm baritone floating through the drum kit. Still got faith even after the losses. Still thank God for the lessons and crosses. Mellow guitar crying soft in the rain. Old sample looping like a runaway train. And if tomorrow never call my name, at least I left soul inside the tape brain. Yeah. Dusty record spin slow. Another night for the lost souls. Another verse for the city. Warm soul, cold streets, let it breathe. Prayers in the baseline, rain on my coat. Old pain sitting like a lump in my throat. Boom bat drums is steady and deep, while the whole block dreams but could barely sleep. Mama's soft voice in the kitchen at night told me stay kind when the world don't act right. So I kept love tucked under my scars and wrote my truth underneath broken stars.
Ooh, yeah.
Mellow guitar humming like a memory fades. Lost friends living the songs we played. Female voice floating like light through smoke, turning every hard line into warm little hope. I don't chase crowns, I just speak what's real. Every bar got a wound, every wound can heal. From the cold avenue to the bright sunrise, I keep old dreams burning behind tired eyes.
Ooh, yeah. Carry my soul, yeah. I mean, yeah. Don't let me go. Prayers in the bassline, soul in the rain, soft strings lifting up the weight of my pain. If the night gets heavy and the road feels long, I let the beat carry my heart back home. Yeah, old scars, warm heart, still here, still alive.
Dust on the tape, rain on the glass. Old dreams still breathing from the past. Yeah. One more story for the block. Look, I was raised with a payphone, ran like a prayer. Cold nights, warm smoke hanging thick in the air. Corner store lights made the sidewalk glow, while the old man talk about a life moving slow. Mama kept faith in a room full of bills. Daddy's old jacket still carrying chills. I learned from the silence, I learned from the noise. Learned grown man pain as a young little boy. Drums hit heavy like shoes on the pavement. Bassline low like a heart in the basement. Strings in the back got me thinking too deep about friends I still love but no longer can reach. We used to dream loud by the broken street sign, talking big plans with $1 and a dime. Now some got families, some lost their way. Some names only live when the soul sample plays. Nights by the corner store, we wanted less pain but we prayed for more life, more love, more time to grow, more light on the road when the world felt cold. Nights by the corner store, dusty little dreams on a concrete floor. If the horns cry soft and the beat rides slow, you can hear my heart in the old school flow. I seen smiles turn sharp when the money got thin. Seen trust break down over pride and sin. Seen good kids run where the streetlights in, trying to find a way out, trying not to bend. But I kept my pen close, kept my soul intact. Every loss in my chest, every truth in my rap. No crown on my head, just scars on my name. Still walking through fire with a calm little flame. Mellow guitar crying like it knows my past. Horn stabs cut through the smoke and glass. Tape hits dancing with the rain outside. That's the sound of a city that learned to survive. I don't need diamonds just to prove I shine. I got old school rhythm and a patient mind. If I make it out clean, let the whole block know I carried every memory inside my flow. Let the needle fall, let the record spin, let the drums speak true, where the pain begins. If tomorrow feels far and tonight feels long, put your heart in a beat, keep moving strong. Nights by the corner store, we wanted less pain but we prayed for more life, more love, more time to grow, more light on the road when the world felt cold. Nights by the corner store, dusty little dreams on a concrete floor. If the horns cry soft and the beat rides slow, you can hear my heart in an old school flow. Yeah. Rain on the window, soul in the sample, bass in the pavement, dreams in the shadow. Same block, same pain. New prayer, old flame.
sorrow away. Let the soul sample speak what I never could say. If the night feels heavy and the road feels cold, I keep walking with a warm old soul.
Warm rain fall on the pain I hide. Let the bassline carry what I keep inside. With the strings in the sky and the drums down low, I turn every scar in a part of my flow.
Seen friends fade like smoke in the hall. Seen proud men break but still stand tall. Life gave lessons with a rough little hand, so I learned to stay soft in the hard old land.
Female voice floating like light through haze. Who's in the back of my darker days? Mellow guitar hums like a prayer at dawn, telling me the lost one's never really gone. Ooh yeah, carry me home. Ooh yeah, I'm never alone.
Warm rain wash my sorrow away. Let the soul sample speak what I never could say. If the night feels heavy and the road feels cold, I keep walking with a warm old soul.
Yeah.
Warm rain, old pain, same heart still.
Yeah. 84 on the heartbeat. Old pictures, new scars, same soul. Old photographs sitting in a shoebox frame. Smiles look bright, but I remember the pain. Young me standing by the corner store light, with a dream too big for a cold street night. Mama worked late with her hands worn thin, still came home with a soft little grin. Told me keep your name clean, keep your heart real. So I learned how to pray before I learned how to heal. Boom bap knocking through the hallway walls. Bassline heavy when the midnight calls. Soft strings rise like smoke in the room. Mellow horn stabs cut through the gloom. I seen brothers chase shine till the shine turned gray. Seen love disappear in a hard little way. But I kept my steps calm and my circle tight, writing down truth under weak street light. Old photographs, dust on the glass, memories talking from a long gone past. Soul in the sample, pain in the flow, still got love for the place I know. Old photographs, rain on the frame. Some faces change, but the heart stayed the same. If the drums hit deep and the horns cry low, you can hear my whole life in the rhythm slow. Back then we had nothing but a radio sound, a cracked up sidewalk and a dream downtown. Laughing on benches with the cold wind there, trying to hide hunger with a brave little cheer. Now I ride slow past the block I knew. Same old bricks, but a different view. Some windows dark, some voices gone, but the melody still keeps the memory strong. Warm guitar humming like a late night prayer. Tape hits flowing through the smoke-filled air. Every bar feel heavy, every word feel true. Like I'm talking to the kid that I once outgrew. No crown on my head, no gold in my hand, just stories from the struggle and the will to stand. If I never make headlines, let the record show I gave my whole soul to the old school flow.
Let the needle spin, let the old pain breathe, let the lost ones live in the sound we leave. Old photographs, dust on the glass, memories talking from a long gone past. Soul in the sample, pain in the flow, still got love for the place I know. Old photographs, rain on the frame. Some faces change, but the heart stayed the same. If the drums hit deep and the horns cry low, you can hear my whole life in the rhythm slow. Yeah. Old photographs, young dreams, dusty drums, still clean. Same block, same rain, same soul, different name. late night truth.
Smoke over Brooklyn, moon on the rail. Cold wind whispering through a torn up tail. Dusty drums knock, aching like a heart in the dark. Deep sub bass creeping through the alleyway spark. I seen hope get tested by the weight of the rent. Seen good souls bend, but they never got spent. Old sacks crying from a window upstairs, like the city still breathing through somebody's prayers.
Smoke over Brooklyn, lights down low. Pain in the rhythm, soul in the flow. Roads in the midnight, gospel in the rain. I turn street emotion into fire from pain.
Corner boys posted where the shadows lean long, talking big dreams over a half-lit song. Mama kept faith in a room full of worry. Told me real kings never move in a hurry. So I speak slow, let the silence sit. Every bar got truth, every pause got grit. No diamonds needed, no crown to show. Just a raw old soul and a cinematic glow. Soft jazz sass cuts like a memory blade. Chop gospel lifts where the streetlights fade. Vinyl noise dancing on the edge of the beat, while my whole past walks through the concrete.
Oh Lord, keep me strong through the cold night, moving long. Oh Lord, let me see a little warm light inside of me. Smoke over Brooklyn, lights down low. Pain in the rhythm, soul in the flow. Roads in the midnight, gospel in the rain. I turn street emotion into fire from pain.
Yeah. Neon in the puddles. Roads in the smoke. Late night city soul.
Neon tears on Fulton Street, rain on my brim. City lights shiver when the night gets dim. Roads chords low like a secret in church. Gospel chop crying where the old wounds hurt. I walk past bodegas with the shutters half down. Cold wind moving like a ghost through town. Dusty drums knock from a passing car. Young dreams faded under liquor store stars. Mama said, boy, don't let the night eat you whole. So I kept one prayer tucked deep in my soul. But the block had a hunger and the streets had teeth. Every smile had pain, hiding underneath. Sax notes flow through the alleyway blue like somebody saw, trying to make it through. I put my scars in rhythm, my grief in rhyme. Turned a dark little corner in a cinematic time. Neon tears on Fulton Street, falling real slow. Dusty drums hit where the cold winds blow. Deeps of bass rolling through the pain I keep. Late night bars while the whole block sleeps. Neon tears on Fulton Street, shadows in the rain. Gospel sample crying out a broken name. Sax in the distance, roads underneath. Still I breathe hard through the city's teeth. I remember my brother by the payphone light, talking big money on a broke down night. Said he'd leave his place when the springtime came. But when it got long and the streets played games, we had loose change dreams and a paper bag plan, trying to turn hard luck into something we could stand. Old heads watch from the stoop with a sigh, like they seen our whole future in the smoke in the sky. Snare, crack sharp like a memory split. Bassline heavy where the heartache sits. Every bar got weight, every pause got truth. Every rain-soaked block still remembers my youth. I ain't chasing pity, I just speak what's real.
How the city teaches pain before it teaches you to heal. But somewhere past midnight, when the sack starts to weep, I find peace in the rhythm that the dark streets keep. Neon tears on Fulton Street, falling real slow. Dusty drums hit where the cold winds blow. Deeps of bass rolling through the pain I keep. Late night bars while the whole block sleeps. Neon tears on Fulton Street, shadows in the rain. Gospel sample crying out a broken name. Sex in the distance, roads underneath. Still I breathe hard through the city's teeth. Yeah. Yeah. For the names carved deep in the old brick wall. For the mothers who prayed when the rent got tall. For the young hearts lost in the midnight heat. Your echoes live on Fulton Street.
Roads fading low,
Sax in the rain.
dust on the vine,
Loving the pain.
neon tears on Fulton Street,
And the city keeps whispering my name, no.
neon tears on Fulton Street.
And the city keeps whispering my name, no.
Yeah.
Night bus thoughts. City lights sliding by. For the ones who kept dreaming when it looked dim. Let it ride. Used to take the last bus with my hood pulled low. Winter on the glass, heater barely blow. Window seat view of the blocks I knew. Same cracked roads, but the sky felt new. Old lady praying with bags at her feet. Young kids sleeping to the drum of the street. Driver looked tired, still steady with grace. Everybody carrying something on their face. I had notebook stuffed with unfinished rhymes. Pocket full of hope and overdue times. Trying to turn hunger into a better lane. Trying to make sunlight from a week of rain. Back then success was a far off name. Some tall bright thing with applause and fame. Now I know it's deeper than the crowd can see. Sometimes success means staying you through misery.
Window seat dreams rolling through the night. Past old pain under passing light. Still got scars but the spirit clean. Some things fall apart to build what's seen. Window seat dreams, quiet but bold. Young hearts chasing through the bitter cold. If you ever stay strong when the odds look mean, then you know what lives inside of you.
Saw two brothers laughing over one cheap meal. That kind joy money never could steal. Saw a woman reading after 10-hour shifts. Eyes still bright like the soul got gifts. Saw a man in a suit with a hollow stare. Gold watch shining but no peace there. That taught me quick what shine can hide. A polished outside with a storm inside. So I stopped comparing my road to theirs. Stopped counting losses, started saying prayers. Started moving patient, protecting mine. You lose less weight when you leave hate behind. Some friends change when the seasons did. Some truth show late, some lies stay hid. But every closed hand and every cold goodbye made room for the ones who stand nearby.
Window seat dreams rolling through the night. Past old pain under passing light. Still got scars but the spirit clean. Some things fall apart to build what's seen. Window seat dreams, quiet but bold. Young hearts chasing through the bitter cold. If you ever stay strong when the odds look mean, then you know what lives inside a dream. Now I still ride slow when the world move fast. Thinking on the roads and the years gone past. Same soul deeper, same eyes more wise. Less fooled now by glitter disguise. I call my people, make sure they straight. Show love early, never too late. Say what I feel while I still got breath. No sense saving flowers for after death. Peace in the morning, coffee and sun. Laugh with your kin when the week feel long. Being trusted, grounded, honest, clear. That's worth more than a chain this year. So if you're hearing this with your head bowed low, and you can't see where your next steps go, keep one small flame and guard it clean. Whole future start from unseen dreams. Window seat dreams, let it breathe.
Yeah. Lake City Glow. Yeah. Dust on the record. Let it ride. Yeah. 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 Velvet fire escape, rain sliding off the rails, cold breath in the air, same block, same tale. Mama by the sink with the kettle still singing. Bills on the counter, but her faith kept ringing. I was young with a calm that was hiding some damage. Old eyes for my age, learned pain had a language. Train light smeared gold through the back of the weather. Dreams stayed alive though the month got heavy. Old heads on the stoop gave game in a low tone. Said move like a king even when you got no throne. So I kept my pride quiet, let the notebook vent. Turned stairwell blues into lines with intent. Every missed meal, every late ride freezing, every fake smile through a hurt with no reason. Put smoke in the cadence, put ache in the vows. Now the bars feel real like the city after hours. Velvet fire escape, let the whole beat crawl. Cold night soul with my back to the wall. Velvet fire escape, when the sax cry low. Every scar catch light in the midnight glow. Velvet fire escape, from the dark I came. With the vinyl still warm and a hearse still named. From the block to the booth, I just speak that truth. Street ghosts still live in the ache of my youth. Seen love lose color when the pressure got louder. Seen good hearts fade in the shadow of powder. Seen mothers make peace out of steam and prayer. Seen boys act numb cause the pain stay there. I ain't rap for the shine, I rap for the dimness. For the long train platforms and the soul still in it. For the backseat talks and the payphone grieving. For the hope held tight when the whole room leaving. Let the road stay dark, let the gospel get cut. Let the drums sound dusty like the world got stuck. Let the sax hit once like a wound in a dream. Every line got smoke, every pause got meaning. I move with a calm, all the hard years gave me still got scars in the tone. But the grace don't break me if the skyline lean and the moon look thin. I'ma still talk slow with that fire within. A velvet fire escape, let the whole beat crawl. Cold night soul with my back to the wall. Velvet fire escape, when the sax cry low. Every scar catch light in the midnight glow. Velvet fire escape, from the dark I came. With the vinyl still warm and the hurt still named. From the block to the booth, I just speak that truth. Street ghosts still live in the ache of my youth. And the city still hum like a choir in the rain. Same crack pavement, same memories remain. But I found me a voice in the middle of damage. Turn pain to a style, turn loss to advantage. No rush in the flow, let the whole thing breathe. Real ones talk low when the cut run deep. Yeah, velvet fire escape. Late night scripture. Dust in the groove. Still here. Yeah.
crackle. Rain on the tenement glass. Blue lights far away. City still breathing. Let it ride. Soccer. Yeah. Sirens past Delancey, cutting through the mist. Cold red, blue flashes with a steel jaw twist. Store gates down wet, curb shining black. Whole block full of stories trying not to crack. Roads keys moaning from a walk up high. Sounded like prayers that forgot how to fly. Soft sags drifting through the alley steam. Like I knew every scar in a sleepless dream. I was young on these streets with a hunger too wild. Trying to act grown while thinking like child. Thought if my name got loud enough fast, I could bury every bruise of the past. Mama by the stove with the burner low, stretching one meal like mirror dough. Still told me, son, let your spirit stay clean. That kind of wisdom don't bow to green. Sirens past Delancey, fading slow. Some wounds high where the streetlights glow. Still hear hope in the subway cry. Even hard men look at the sky. Sirens past Delancey, dark but true. Everybody dragging something through. If you ever smile with your soul half-tone, then you know how street hearts born. Saw a hustler fresh in a tailored wool coat. Whole corner praising every line he spoke. But when he hit silence, shoulders drop low. Lonely got weight, only mirrors know. Saw a waitress counting tips in the rain. Calling back home saying I'm good, same, voice tied thin, but the love stayed deep. That kind of strength don't ever sleep. Saw my man come home from an upstate state, walking like freedom was miles away. Said doors unlocked, but the mind still fenced. Truth hit harder in the present tense. So I changed pace, stopped chasing props. Hard to hit purpose when ego don't stop. Started building slow, brick after brick. Healing ain't flashy, but it hold real thick. Yeah, sirens past Delancey, fading slow. Some wounds hide where the streetlights glow. Still hear hope in the subway cry. Even hard men look at the sky. Sirens past Delancey, dark but true. Everybody dragging something through. If you ever smile with your soul half-tone, then you know how street hearts born. Chop gospel in the background. Yeah. Some truths only speak after midnight. Let it breathe. Now I value keys to a peaceful place. Few real people in an honest space. Give me one meal where the laughter stay warm. Over 10 penthouse, cold as storm. Still walk corners where the old me stood. Young and angry, misunderstood. Wish I could tell them, slow your stride. You ain't gotta bleed just to feel alive. I got scars from the roads I chose. Still some nights when the old ache grows. But every dark block sharpens sight. Sometimes wounds introduce the light. So if you hearing this in your own night war, thinking you can't take one round more, hold your ground while the cold wind sweep. Strong souls bend, but they never break cheap, yeah. Sirens past Delancey. Sirens past Delancey. Train still rumbling. Yeah. Heart still hustling. Yeah. Let the vinyl stand. Yeah. Let the vinyl spin. Yeah. From the stoop. To the skyline.
Brownstone steps where the stories begin. Old paint peel, but the soul still within. Kids play loud while the grown folks stress, trying to hide all the weight that they can't confess. Mama cooking while the news play low, talking about the same things we already know. Every hallway echo got a deeper tone. Every heart in the block feel a little alone. Used to sit, watch the world from a cracked rail. Dream big even when the odds set to fail. No money, just vision in a dim light. Trying to turn long odds into one right. Seen hope get tested by the harsh truth. Seen innocence fade in the lost youth. So I write every thought in a calm pace. Turn the chaos around me into one place. Hey. Brownstone dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time, drift slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just stay near. Through the sound of the past in my writing. Every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Back when laughter came easy and free flow. Now I feel like a thing we don't see though. Same friends but the distance got wider. Same goals but the pressure got tighter. OG told me watch how your time spent. Every second count more than a diamond. So I move with a sense of awareness. Every breath like a test I gotta bear, yes. I done seen what the grind do to pure hearts. Turn light in the dark in the worst parts. So I keep every truth in my notepad. Every line like a piece of what I once had. Still I walk with the past in my footsteps. Every loss leave a mark I can't undo yet. But I turn it into something I can build with. Every rhyme like a tool I could deal with. Brownstone dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time, drift slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just stay near. Through the sound of the past in my writing. Every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Sometimes I just lean on the railing still, thinking about all the dreams I was chasing still. All the nights I ain't think I would make it out. All the fears I was scared I would face out. Still I stand with the weight but I don't fold. Turn the pain into something I can't hold. Let the beat be the place I can breathe in. Every word like a truth I believe in. Now I move with a calm and a focused sight. Seen enough just to know what's wrong or right. Still the same old kid with a big dream. Just wiser seeing more than it might seem. No rush, let the path just unfold right. Every line, let it breathe in the cold night. From the stoop to the mic to the memory. Turn a real life view into remedy. If I win, let it come from a true grind. If I lose, let it sharpen my mind. Still that kid with a dream in a hard place. Just stronger with the years that I can't trace. Brownstone, dreams in a cold night breeze. Lost time, drift slow through the memories. Slow grind, every step got a meaning. Street life taught more than a preaching. Old days never gone, they just stay near. Through the sound of the past in my right ear. Every scar turned part of the energy. In the rhythm of a life full of memory. Yeah. Same steps. Different mind.
Yeah. Straight from the stairwell memories. Dust in the speaker cones. Real ones know. Let it roll. Let it roll. Hallways smell like paint, smoke, old rain. Neighbors knew struggle by each other's name. Doors half cracked, hearing laughter and fights. Whole building breathing through the long cold nights. Mama kept faith on the shelf by the stove. Bills on the table, still grace in the home. She could stretch one meal like a miracle trick. Make a little feel rich when the month got there. I was young on the steps with a pad and pen, trying to write my way past where I had been. Listening hard to the old head speak. Truth hit deeper when life looked bleak. They said respect ain't bought and pride got cost. Watch how many souls get themselves lost. I ain't catch it then, I was chasing speed. Now I know slow growth, give the roots you need.
Hallway echo, calling through the years. Old laps, old warnings, old hidden tears. Still hear hope in the walls at night. When the world got dark, they held us right. Hallway echoes, rough but warm, made men stronger through the deadly storm. If you came up tight with a dream held close, then you know what pain could teach the most.
Used to see your brother fresh every Friday night, chain on bright, but his eyes no light. Whole block praised how we looked outside. Couldn't see the war he was trying to hide. Saw a young mom tied with a child on hip, still smile wide like she never was slip. That kind of strength don't get enough songs. Quiet type courage that keep life strong. I learned image fade like chalk and rain, but character stick when the years bring strain. That's why I move calm, let the loud talk pass. Too many crash trying to move too fast. Notebook turn bars into therapy lines. Each verse clean dirt from the back of my mind. Every rhyme was a window crack for air when the room felt heavy with silent despair.
Hallway echo, calling through the years. Old laps, old warnings, old hidden tears. Still hear hope in the walls at night. When the world got dark, they held us right. Hallway echo, rough but warm, made men stronger through the daily storm. If you came up tight with a dream held close, then you know what pain could teach the most.
Now I walk through life with a steadier pace, less need proving, more love to place. I don't need crowns or a crowd that cheer. Peace in the chest, sound better these years. Phone call home just to hear mom's laugh. Good meal shared can heal the past. Sun through blinds on a Sunday noon. Old soul record in the next room. That's wealth to me, being clear inside. No fake front, no mask to hide. Being able to forgive what could turn you cold. Still keep heart while the hair turn old. So if you stuck in the narrow hall, feeling like life got your back on wall, remember pressure make diamonds slow, and roots grow deepest where hard winds blow.
Hallway echo,
yeah.
still in the wall,
Still in the soul, yeah.